Hey guys, I'm here. Have you ever come across an ancient artifact or record that left you scratching your head, wondering about its true meaning and purpose? Today, we're diving into some intriguing findings from the world of science and history. Researchers have discovered an incredible way to encode messages using DNA. Let's explore what this means and how it might help us unlock secrets of the past. Let's get started. Scientists at the University of Cambridge have developed a method to encode digital information onto synthetic DNA. This groundbreaking approach could allow us to preserve digital data, including text and images, for millions of years by storing them within the building blocks of life itself. But why DNA, and why such a long timescale? It turns out that DNA is the perfect medium for storing vast amounts of information. Each molecule can represent 8 bits of data, more than enough to capture even the most complex digital files. And unlike traditional storage methods, DNA's durability is unparalleled. Biological DNA can survive for hundreds of millions of years, and the synthetic version created by Cambridge scientists is even more robust. To demonstrate their technique, the researchers encoded a digital file containing a 3D model of a plastic bunny that was then 3D printed. This isn't just a cool party trick. It shows how their method can convert digital information into a physical object without any intermediate steps. So how does this work? At first glance, DNA might seem like an odd choice for data storage. After all, it's primarily known for its role in living organisms, where it carries genetic information. But this is exactly why the Cambridge team chose it. Biological DNA molecules are already incredibly adept at storing and transmitting information, thanks to their double helix structure and the 4 chemical bases that make up their rungs: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. These bases pair up in a specific way, A with T and G with C, forming the language of life. By synthesizing DNA molecules in a lab setting, scientists can create custom sequences that represent digital data. But creating these synthetic DNA strands is only half the battle. To ensure that the data remains intact for eons, it needs to be protected from the elements and potential degradation. That's where the other half of the solution comes in: silica. Silica, commonly found in glass and quartz, is made up of silicon dioxide molecules. When, in a powdered form, silica particles carry a positive electrical charge. This makes them perfect for binding with DNA molecules which have a negative charge. By combining the two in the right proportions, the result is a stable, durable, synthetic DNA that can last millions of years. This breakthrough has enormous implications for fields like biology, data storage, and even archaeology. For example, researchers envision a future where synthetic DNA could replace traditional hard drives, offering a nearly indestructible and incredibly compact storage solution. In archaeology, this innovation could revolutionize the way we study ancient artifacts. By understanding how to read and write synthetic DNA, scientists may one day be able to decode information encoded onto ancient objects, potentially revealing secrets about past civilizations that were previously unimaginable. This could lead to a deeper understanding of human history and the evolution of our species. Now let's talk about something that really gets my gears turning. What if we could use this synthetic DNA technology to rewrite history? I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Imagine being able to encode information onto an object and then bury it deep underground or hide it in plain sight, knowing that it will remain intact for thousands of years. It's a fascinating idea with both exciting possibilities and some serious ethical considerations. On one hand, we could use this technology to preserve important information for future generations, kind of like a time capsule. Except, instead of relying on metal boxes and fragile documents, we would be encoding data into the very fabric of synthetic DNA. This could be especially useful in situations where traditional storage methods are not reliable, or where the information is particularly sensitive and needs to be protected from prying eyes. Think about it. If we could embed information into everyday objects like coins or statues, we could create a sort of hidden record that would survive the test of time. This could be a game changer for historians trying to piece together the events of the distant past. However, this ability to manipulate and preserve information through synthetic DNA also raises some serious ethical concerns. If we start encoding information into historical artifacts, we could potentially alter the course of history, or at the very least, our understanding of it. It's a slippery slope that we need to tread carefully. One wrong move, and we could end up creating a distorted version of the past that doesn't reflect the events that actually happened. That's why it's so important to have open and honest discussions about the potential consequences of this technology before we dive too deep. We need to ask ourselves, do we really want to mess with the fabric of history? And if not, what kind of safeguards do we need to put in place to prevent misuse? It's a heavy burden to bear, but ultimately, the decisions we make today will have a ripple effect on the future of humanity. It's up to us to ensure that we use this technology responsibly and ethically, keeping in mind the potential consequences of our actions. As we continue to push the boundaries of scientific exploration, it's essential that we remain vigilant and thoughtful about the implications of our discoveries. Now, let's take a look at an interesting piece of ancient history that could potentially be decoded using this new technology. The Grand Central Terminal in New York City is a hub of activity, a place where thousands of people come and go every day. But did you know that beneath the hustle and bustle there is a secret that has been hidden in plain sight for over 5,000 years? In the center of the terminal's main concourse is a huge star chart, an ancient map of the night sky that was created during the reign of Ramses II, one of Egypt's most famous pharaohs. But how did this ancient artifact end up in a busy train station in New York City? The answer lies in the story of the Egyptian wing of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. In the early 20th century, the museum acquired a collection of artifacts from Egypt, including the star chart, which had been discovered in the ruins of a temple. At first, the star chart's origins were a mystery, but recent research has revealed its true source. The relief, which dates back to around 1250 BC, was originally part of a much larger collection that adorned the walls of the Temple of Karnak in Luxor. This discovery sheds light on the star chart's journey through time, revealing its importance in ancient Egyptian culture and its enduring legacy. But the story doesn't end there. According to a professor at Brooklyn College, the star chart may hold clues to a deeper understanding of ancient Egyptian society. It was likely used as a tool to track the movements of the sun and stars, helping the Egyptians keep time and plan their religious festivals. It's as a testament to the ingenuity of ancient minds and their ability to observe and understand the natural world around them. What's truly amazing is that this ancient star chart has remained in place for thousands of years, silently observing the passage of time. It's a remarkable feat of engineering and craftsmanship that continues to captivate those who see it. As you rush to catch your train or meet a friend for coffee, take a moment to appreciate the beauty and mystery of this ancient artifact. Let it remind you of the rich tapestry of human history and the wonders that await us as we continue to explore the world around us. Who knows what other secrets the ancient world has in store for us? Perhaps with new technologies, we'll be able to decode even more artifacts and uncover the mysteries of our past. The Grand Central Terminal's star chart is a true treasure, a window into the ancient world that allows us to connect with our ancestors and appreciate the timeless beauty of the night sky. So next time you find yourself in New York City, take the time to visit the Metropolitan Museum of Art and stand in awe of this magnificent relic of the past. Let it inspire you to learn more about ancient Egyptian culture and the mysteries of the universe. Who knows, you might just discover something that sparks your curiosity and sets you on a journey of discovery. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time and space. I hope you've enjoyed exploring the wonders of ancient Egypt and the endless possibilities of scientific discovery. If you're as fascinated by history and technology as I am, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more exciting adventures. Until next time, keep looking up at the stars and never stop exploring the mysteries of the universe. And remember, even the smallest step into the unknown can lead to the greatest discoveries.